The price of anger. If we're going to discuss the effects of anger in the workplace, we may as well look at the total price of anger, because it affects far more than your job. Although anger can sometimes be a good thing in our lives, it more often than not leads to harmful results, such as road rage, domestic violence, child abuse, physical assault, and even murder. 16 researchers have found that there are 5 major costs of anger. Your health research shows that chronic, high levels of anger are directly connected to an increased risk for health problems. How often you express your anger and how you express it during periods of emotional distress are significant determining factors in its impact on your health. Stress levels rise, heart rates increase, blood pressure rises. All of these are negative effects, and when experienced repeatedly, over an extended period of time, can have disastrous effects on your health. Your safety. How often do you drive with pent-up hostility? Road rage is an epidemic these days, and driving angry behind the wheel of a 3,000-pound car can be dangerous. Driving in anger can impair your judgment and make you an unsafe driver, both to you, your passengers, and the drivers around you. 17. Your self-esteem. While it might feel good when you're in the heat of the moment, expression of anger often leads to feelings of guilt, embarrassment, shame, and remorse when you realize that your reaction was probably a little overblown. This results in damage to your self-esteem. Your relationship. Frequent angry outbursts, whether verbal or physical or both, can destroy marriages, disrupt families, and ruin friendships. Your children. The effects of constant exposure to chronic, intense anger can be devastating to your children, often more so than experiencing their parents' divorce. It's not until you see yourself through your children's eyes and the traits they've learned from you do you truly comprehend the far-reaching consequences of your anger. Don't forget that anger is a cycle. Our children only mimic what we teach them through our example. The workplace. Quality and quantity of production can be severely affected by poorly managed anger in the workplace. Jobs have been lost because of uncontrollable outbursts. Anger in the workplace can also impair judgment and cause you to make poor choices. 18. Your time. How often do you see little children get angry over the smallest things? They cry and stamp their feet and invest so much time and energy into reacting and being angry that they often forget what it was they were initially angry at in the first place. This happens to both adults and children. Age is irrelevant. How often do we let anger steal away precious moments? By being blindsided in fits of rage, it can cost us from living the moment and from truly enjoying life. You'll find that people who live their lives in this way often remember years down the track the anger they felt, but forget the great game of golf they played until the anger interrupted them.